Good day, everyone. I'd like to discuss to you the introduction to special crime investigation. So my name is Ariel Barco Barreda, registered criminologist, Master of Science and Criminologist, and PhD candidate, University of the Cordilleras. The learning objectives of this study. At the end of this lesson, the student should be able to learn who is criminal investigator, enumerate and explain the primary responsibilities of crime scene investigator, learn the qualities of an investigator, understand the meaning and importance of special crime investigation, and identify the different terminologies relevant to special crime investigation. The, the purpose of crime scene investigation is to help establish what happened at the crime and to identify the responsible person or people, carefully documenting the situation at the crime scene and recognizing all important physical evidence do this. The ability to recognize and properly collect physical evidence is oftentimes vital to both solving and prosecuting violent crimes. Action taken at the outset of an investigation at a crime scene can play a pivotal role in the resolution of case. Careful, thorough investigation is a key to ensure that potential physical evidence is not tainted or destroyed or potential witness must overlook. Who is criminal investigator? When we say criminal investigation, this refers to a person who is in charge with the duty of carrying the objectives of criminal investigation, wherein the function is to identify and locate the suspect and provide evidence of his guilt. And also, it is a person responsible for investigating crimes such as murder, homicide, assault, and other incidents to implicate perpetrators, collect evidence, and interviews witness and testify in court. And also, who is an investigator or officer? Investigator or officer shall refer to any law enforcement personnel belonging to duly mandated law enforcement agency tasked to enforce Republic Act 9208 such as officers, investigators, and agents of the Philippine National Police, National Bureau of Investigation, and the Bureau of Immigration as well. And what are the primary responsibilities of the criminal investigator? The following are the primary responsibilities of a criminal investigators. Number one, process the crime scene by performing crime scene recognition, scene documentation, and evidence collection. Operate within the applicable laws governing the investigations. Initiate preliminary survey, generate initial theories, and keep the ones that are not eliminated by incoming information. Thoroughly document scene and gather potential evidence, like for example, physical evidence, specimen, document, photograph, statement to send to crime laboratory. Draft a detailed investigative report and be prepared to present evidence to the prosecutor. Preserve and collect and record information including toll marks, footprint, tire marks, bite marks, and fingerprint. Collect DNA evidence including blood, semen, hair, skin, blood stain pattern, bodily fluids, and nail, and etc. Collect trace evidence including gunshot, residue, fibers, accelerant, paint, glass, and etc. Collect firearm evidence including weapons, spent casing, bullet fragment, cartridge, and gunpowder patterns. Investigate criminal acts such as murder, homicide, sexual assault, armed robberies, home invasion, and property crimes such as robbery and theft, etc. Interview informants, suspect, and witness to ascertain alibis, clues, time frames, and possible suspect. Collect enough evidence to support a court case against criminal. Prepare skits and diagram. Obtain search warrant. Perform surveillance and monitor suspect. Exchange information and coordinate activities with other law enforcement agencies. record physical information about the suspect, and etc. Next is, what are the qualities of a good investigator? A good investigator must possess a proven working criminal investigation experience in criminal investigation, hands-on experience with crime scene analysis and forensic science, proficient in interpreting evidence and reconstructing them, ability to observe minute details and to produce detailed report, in-depth knowledge in criminal law, rules and legislation, familiarity with all evidence types, example, circumstantial evidence, direct evidence, trace evidence, hearsay evidence, and etc. And also familiar with the rules governing the admissibility of evidence. Thorough understanding of an investigation process and techniques and the unique circumstances for its case. Strong analytical skills along with a good interviewing and interrogation skills. And lastly, honest and ethical with high level of integrity and confidentiality. So those are the qualities of a good investigators. Another, what is special crime investigation and its importance? Special crime investigation, it is the process of applying special equipment, special expertise, and also it needs one's expertise in a particular special instrument. It is also deals with the study of major crimes based on the application of an special investigative techniques. And what are the relevant terminologies related to special crime investigation? First is the crime scene. When we say crime scene, we're talking about a venue or a place where the alleged crime incident event has been committed. And also another terminology referring to investigation. When we say investigation, we're talking about the collection of facts to accomplish a threefold aim. Number one is to identify the suspect, to locate the suspect, and to provide evidence of his guilt. Another, if you are an investigator, in the performance of your duties, the investigator must seek to establish the following cardinal rules and during the conduct of investigation. Namely, what specific offense has been committed, how the offense was committed, who committed it, and number 4, where the offense was committed, and number 5, when it was committed, and lastly, why it was committed. Another is custodial investigation. When we say custodial investigation, this is conducted by the law enforcement officer after a person has been arrested or deprived of his freedom of action. It includes invitation to a person who is being investigated in connection with an offense. Another terminology which is Miranda Doctrine or the Miranda Rules. The Miranda Doctrine, this principle on the rights of the suspect from force or self-incrimination during the police investigation, as enshrined in the 1987 Philippine Constitution or the Bill of Rights. So that's all. Thank you for watching and good day.